Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons.
We need a new brush.
Yeah, nonsense. That's a marvellous old brush, that. I've had that for 14 years. That's only had 2 new heads and 3 new handles. 93 million miles to the sun.
That's about how many miles this brush has done and all.
When you consider what a tiny speck this planet is on the cosmic landscape, isn't it marvellous that the VAT man can find his way to my shop whenever he feels like it? You can't fault my double-entry bookkeeping, but I still view his visits with a sense of foreboding.
Foreboding? That's 2 4s. You mean 8 boding.
And the double-entry talking now.
Okay, Lieutenant. This whole area is in a war zone. I want everybody in this zone down this bunker immediately.
Can you get me out?
What are you doing inside that, Granville?
He's got me by the dangler.
How very inconvenient for you.
Yes, I know. I was so busy trying to keep my fingers out of the way, I quite forgot about me dangler.
Yes, you do, don't you?
Is there anything I can do, Mr. Arkwright?
Well, it's funny you should say that, Julie.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'll be with you in a minute, Granville. Would you mind walking to the door and back?
To the door?
Yes, and back. There's a good lass.
Could you get me out?
I'll be with you in a minute, Granville.
What is it, Mr. Arkwright? It's my slip showing. Oh, there's hole in my tights. God, I bet there's hole in my tights.
No. Calm down, Julie. Everything's fine. Well, almost fine. Tell me, have you ever thought about modelling?
Have you ever thought of getting me out?
Modelling, Mr. Arkwright?
Yeah, modelling, Julie.
Oh, I don't think I'll be any good at it.
Oh, it would be under my own supervision and guide.
Well, I was never any good at it before.
Oh, you've done it before, have you? Well, I think I should say straight away, Julie, that I could only offer you a fraction of the going rate. You see, I didn't realise you had my model before.
I'm still here.
It's been quite a while.
Yeah, my feelings exactly.
I think it were in Standard 4. I made this gnome out of plasticine.
Ah, no, I didn't mean
Well,
that.
it was supposed to be a gnome.
Yeah.
Actually, it looked more like a frog. In fact, when the teacher came round, she said, "What's that you've made, Julie?" So I said, "Please, miss, it's a frog." I'm not usually so quick thinking. She picked it up. She said, "Oh," she said, "it's a frog, is it?" And she handed it back with a snooty expression. She said, "Oh, it looks more like a gnome."
Yes. I think you lost me round about the second frog, Julie. No, what it is, I want you to model yourself, you see. I want you to be a Consider this while I go and unravel our Granville.
It's an about time to.
Yeah, now, How would you feel about being a little Miss Arkwright's stores in a 1982?
No, thank you. I've only got out my penny. I'm not putting a dress on now.
Not you, you great clown. I'm talking to Julie.
Little Miss Arkwright's stores?
Yes.
1982?
Yeah, he's a sort of central figure in our advertising campaign, you see.
Me?
Look, there's somebody get me out of here!
Bill, be quiet, please. You're getting very noisy since you left your vest off.
No, will you just get me out?
Like having a loudspeaker in the shop. That's it. That's it.
That's what?
A loudspeaker in the shop, just like they have in the supermarket.
Where are you going now?
With regular announcements to the customers. We'll have a speaker pointing that way, so it'll reach all the people in the street, you see.
Where's he going? Hey, come back. No, don't leave me here. Look, don't. Will you? Don't. Will you? Don't leave me here.
Granville, come and sweep the front. This dust'll need laying and all. Get some water and Get some water and Get some water and Oh, don't bother, I've done it myself. You wouldn't get this sort of economic training anywhere.
Shall I close the trap door? Will you put up with the draft? I didn't ought to be stuck here. I want some adventure in my life. Like trekking through sun-drenched equatorial Africa.
Well, then now's your chance, Granville. Fetch your cloth, you get on your camel, and start trekking across them vast deserts of glass with a bucket of soapy water.
It always rains when I clean my windows.
Oh, no, not today, it won't. It's going to be fine and bright. Didn't you hear the weather forecast?
The 4-4 forecast, that's 3 4s are 12. Don't you mean the weather 12 cast?
Yeah. Am I supposed to run this business on my own while you lie out here with ladies on your leg?
If you weren't so tight with your money, Arkwright, you'd buy this lad some proper steps.
See, falling off a stool. Do you realise there's lads of your age, Granville, shouting Geronimo and jumping out of aeroplanes?
Oh, they're not wearing a penny, though, are they?
I've got to go now and stick things in people. But if you come over later, I'll give you something for that bruise.
Oh, this bruise.
Not you, Arkwright. You wouldn't have a bruise unless you bought a load wholesale.
She affects me powerfully, that woman. There's something in the way she moves. Like a combine harvester going through a cornfield. I hope you haven't damaged any of this fruit.